180. Check 55. Mike. All day, dog.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. A first down throw for Mayfield. He gets it complete to Harris. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vince Beagle. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
At their own 20-yard line.
Check 180. Check 50.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And some room to work. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it with Ballage. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant, 47 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pick me up. Here we go. Check 13. Check 13.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. On third down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. On third down, Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Grant. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Balaj. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Balaj. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. A couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Myles Garrett drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. Fitzpatrick to throw it, and he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett, and now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Throwing, Mayfield. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Landry that time. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check 31, check 31.
The drive will commence with a run by Balaj. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. A loss of 2 there, second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down now, Laird. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Slant.
It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down.
Make no mistake about it, that's a really dangerous place to run that play. But the way that they're spreading the defense horizontally, you've got to think that as the game goes on, they'll find opportunities vertically downfield as well. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. They'll roll him out right. And complete. This is Albert Wilson. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Hey, Haywood. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And he completes it to Wilson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. They'll run on first down. Larry, and he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Hey, Zoom. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From just shy of midfield, Fitzpatrick finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. On play action, Fitzpatrick. He'll buy some time right. Caught. It's Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Feel it. Hey, Echo. 53's mine. Hey. 53's mine. We don't want this.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Myles Garrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Christian Kirksey in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Kalen Ballage out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Now Fitzpatrick is going to let this one go deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll run here with Ballage.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime.
52 and 56. 52 and 56.
Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Go get him. Kill. 36.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down and more past midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check. Go, Jeff. Check hot.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, color. 22 jump bombers.
Again, here's Perine. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. They'll run it here with Perine. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Perine. Now Perine is stripped of the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Charles Harris coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Hey, color.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. For big plays, let's pick.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. John Jenkins. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, he's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
52's the mic.
Better bring it. You better bring it. Hey, Charlie.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 45 on second down, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is caught inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's a run with Balaj. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Kalen Balaj, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started, and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Fitzpatrick on 1st down. His throw incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
50.
Hey, shift.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Hey, Delta.
51's the mic.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Ready? 51, Mike. Mike 51.
Strong.
First down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Crunch time, defense.
Run.
55, Mike.
Hey, seam 6. Hurry.
55, Mike 55. Bring it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one is caught by Hunt. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Mayfield down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Mayfield now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Mayfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a...
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Larry Ogunjobi in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Hey, high 7. Hey, Chief.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Chief.
Mike, boy, 51. It's our time. It's our time.
Left.
51's a Mike, 51.
There you go, get down.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Go.
Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
I'm going to run you over.
Go ahead.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, here I come.
4th down, Fitzpatrick. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, exit.
Fitzpatrick on 3rd and 2. Going deep here for Parker. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Try to lay one up deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Don't pull this way.
They'll take over 1st and 10. At the
The Browns' drive about to get started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team